Welcome YouTube family. Welcome YouTube family. I'm coming back to you with another powerful word of God coming from James 5th chapter verse 19 and 20. And it reads, "My brothers and sisters, if one of you should wander from the truth and someone should bring that person back, remember this, whoever turns a sinner from the error of their way will save them from death and cover a multitude of sins." My God, my God. So Titus is called "The Lord is my spiritual covering." This is part 4. We're going to unpack this real quick. It says, whoever turns a sinner from the error of their way will save them from the death and cover a multitude of sin. So he's talking about turning back a sinner. You know, a lot of people, we start on a journey with this walk with the Lord, and sometimes we tend to fall back because of where we came from or some things we may be battling with. So he's telling us our job is to always try to help turn people back to Christ every day. So he's talking about turning back the sinner because we all fall short, right? It said it refers to gently correcting or guiding someone back into the alignment with the truth. The focus is on restoration and returning from a path that leads away from God's principles. So there's two ways that this thing, happens right here. It says the right way that leads to life. The gate is small and the road is narrow. It says only a few find it. That's the right way. It says only a few find it though. And then the wrong way that leads to destruction, and the gate is wide and the road is broad and many enter through it. That's in Matthew 7 chapter 13 and 14 verse. So we see that a lot of people are more on the wrong path than that's on the right path, that's on the narrow. It says only a few find it on the narrow path, but many are on the broad, my God. So it says sinning leads to straying. Sinning leads to straying. That means straying from the narrow path. Almost involves sin. It said James does not specify any particular sin, and probably rightly so, because as people are different, so are the sins that they commit. My God. So it says many struggle with temptations from the world around us. Others are tempted by their own flesh, and yet others are directly tempted by the devil. But no matter what source of temptation, we must be careful not to give into any of these temptations, because as we do, we move further away from the right path. Shalom. Shalom, shalom.